Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Hope you guys are doing great. For today's video, I am going to show you how I created this sparkly smoky eye. So starting with the eyes, I'm priming my lids with the Jessie's Girl eyeshadow primer, and I'm gonna blend that away with my ring finger. And as usual, I'm going to set that with my Maybelline Fit Me powder. And I use the shade 220. And as you can see, it kind of like covers up my redness around the eyes. And then going into the eyeshadow, I'm taking this light brown shade from the Sigma Nightlife palette, and I'm placing that on my crease using a fluffy brush. And I'm slowly building this up. So the key to smoky eyes is like layering colors slowly and one color at a time. And then I'm taking the darker brown shade using a different brush, and I'm just deepening up the outer V even more. And as you can see, I'm doing this really slowly. And then I'm going back to the light brown shade. I'm just blending the edges out. And now I'm going to darken up my outer corners even more with this black shade from the same palette, and I'm using my E39 brush from Sigma. I love this brush because it packs on color nicely and it blends it out at the same time. And as you can see, I'm just doing like a V shape and then blending as I go. And every time I lay down a dark shade, I make sure to always blend out the edges with a fluffy brush. For the sparkle, I'm using ColourPop's Birthday Girl, and I'm just packing this on with my finger. And then using the same brush I used for the black shadow, I'm just blending that shadow into the black. And as usual, everything that I used will be linked down below, so be sure to check it out. So now I'm priming my face with my NYX Pore Filler. And then I'm going to color correct my dark circles using my favorite Bobbi Brown corrective concealer in the shade Peach. And you can see the difference. It's important. And then for foundation, I'm using the Huge, my IT Cosmetics CC Plus cream in the shade Tan. And I'm going to buff that out with my new brush from Etude House. I love this brush. If you want to see a whole review on this brush, just let me know. I'm gonna do it for you guys. And for even more concealer, I'm gonna be using the IT Cosmetics Bye Bye Under Eye. And I'm just blending that away with my ring finger, and I'm placing this on the high points of my face as well. I'm gonna place that on the bridge of my nose, my forehead, and my chin. And as usual, I am going to bake. And I'm using my RCMA No Color Powder. And using the same brush from Etude House, I just switched the head. I switched it up to the sponge. And I love this for baking. As you can see, it's like the perfect size for underneath my eyes. And it makes the baking process so much like mess-free. I love it. And then I'm setting the rest of my face with the same powder using a fluffy brush. And while that is baking, I'm gonna go ahead and do my brows, and I'm using the IT Cosmetics Universal Brow Pencil. And I'm just gonna fast forward through this. You'll see how I do it though. And as usual, I'm going to set my brow hairs in place with my L'Oreal Brow Stylist Plumper. After I've brushed away the excess powder off of my face, I'm gonna be using the Sigma Limelight Bronzer. It's from the Nightlife collection, and I'm just gonna bronze up my face using my favorite e.l.f. complexion brush. And I love this bronzer because you can really build it up. And to give my face a little bit more definition, I'm gonna be going in with the IT Cosmetics You Sculpted Contour Palette and using that shade down there. I'm going to carve out my cheekbones even more, and yes, these are very pigmented but very easy to blend, as you can see. I love this palette. And I'm gonna be using the same shade to contour my nose as well. And this brush is the e.l.f. angled blush brush, but I use it for contouring. And then using a smaller brush, I'm gonna take the matte highlight from the palette and I'm just gonna place that on the bridge of my nose because, you know, I need a nose. And then for blush, I'm just gonna be using the Sigma Aura powder in the shade Nymphea. I love this color, it matches my hair. And then I'm gonna be using a liquid highlight today. And I thought I won't be able to use this color since it's like pink, but it looks so pretty underneath a powder highlight. So I'm doing that right now. And then I'm gonna be placing the shimmer highlight from the You Sculpted palette. And I'm gonna place that on top of the liquid highlight and it looks so gorgeous. And now we can finish off the eyes. So I'm gonna be tight lining my eyes using the ColourPop gel pencil in the shade Stomper, and this method really makes my eyes tear up. I hate doing it, but the look it makes is good. And I'm sorry I kind of covered up what I was doing, but I also put that on my waterline. And using the dark brown shade from the Sigma palette, I'm just placing that on the lower lash line, making sure I connect it to the eyeshadow on the top lid, as you can see. And then using the lighter brown shade, I'm just buffing out the lower lash line even more. And then I decided to add a little bit more of the birthday girl shadow as well as the black shadow. So yeah, just intensify it the way you want. And then make sure to blend out the edges again, because that's the key to smoky eyes, really. Make sure everything's blended out. And then taking the pinky white shadow from the same palette, I'm just highlighting my brow bone. And for my inner corner highlight, I used ColourPop Smoke and Whistles. I'm gonna be creating a cat eye using the Sigma Line Ace liquid liner. And you guys, this is so hard to film, so I'm sorry if I won't be able to show you the other eye. I love this eyeliner because it dries up matte and it's super black. And it's so easy to use, so that's why I like it. So just make sure to replicate that cat eye on the other eye. And now we can move on to mascara. For my top lashes, I'm using IT Cosmetics Superhero mascara. I love this stuff. It makes my lashes look like a hero. So big. And for my bottom lashes, I like using the L'Oreal Voluminous Curved Brush because it's curved. It fits perfectly for my bottom lashes. And now we're done with the face. Moving on to the last step, which is the lips. I'm going to be using Aquarius from ColourPop. It's a collaboration with Kathleen Knights, and I'm gonna be using the lippy pencil all over my lips. And taking the lippy stick, I'm gonna place that only in the center to make it a little bit pouty because it has a little bit of shine. And that completes this video. I love how the lips matches my hair. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. Please like this video if you enjoyed. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. And I will see you guys on my next video. Bye! Mwah.